wanted to take a picture with you.
Oh, you
How you been doing?
can't complain. How about you?
Pretty good.
Good, good.
Let me get a picture.
Long time no see.
Yes, sir.
So it's like 5 hours. You know, normally it's like a 2 hour drive, like five and a half hours. But I'm here.
Okay, good.
Things,
Appreciate
we'll
it, man.
We'll
Appreciate it.
Always good.
What's going on? How's it going?
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Granddad. How's it going?
Doing good, brother. How you doing?
Good.
That's good.
Hi, Daddy. Thank you. Who's gonna hold it?
I don't know. We'll find somebody.
Somebody in the front.
Yeah. You'll see the. Yeah. We'll make sure you can see it. Okay.
I gotta hide my phone. Yeah, it's right down here to the right. Hello. You're fine. Thanks for coming.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Hello. Thanks for coming.
Rise, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can everybody hear? Yeah. I'll just shout. I state your name.
I, Franklin D. Roberson III,
Do solemnly reaffirm
do solemnly reaffirm
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States of America
the Constitution of the United States of America
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and I will continue to bear true faith
and I will continue to bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and the country whose course it directs.
and the country whose course it directs.
And I take this obligation freely
And I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation.
without any mental reservation.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. May I introduce now Lieutenant Commander. So now we're going to do the pinning.
No, we're gonna, oh yeah. Well, we're gonna wait a little bit.
We're going to wait. Okay.
Yeah, you can have a seat. I got 10 index cards, so when I start throwing them away, you know we're almost done. So Cherie is walking the Bible back to the table over there. You know, may be wondering why the Bible I chose to leave back at the table. So I actually got it from Tyler Perry. If you've never heard his story, he has a very good story, but Tyler Perry, when he built Tyler Perry Studios, which is actually the old Fort McPherson, it's over 300 acres. And it's bigger than Warner Brothers, Disney, and Paramount combined. But what's very unique about Fort McPherson, which is now Tyler Perry Studios, is the fact that there's only a couple of ways in and a couple of ways out. He took advantage of that and he buried Bibles underneath the grand entrance and also the stage. But while people are fixated on going to Tyler Perry Studios and they see the grand entrance, they don't realize that he's buried Bibles so that you're blessed on the way in and blessed on the way out. So I took that, put the Bible there, and there's only one door, as you can see, but you're already blessed on the way in and blessed on the way out. So that's why I did that. There's a lot of people in here. For where 2 or 3 are gathered, there I am with them. So I'm gonna keep this real and raw. All my family and friends are in here. When I say real and raw, my mom's probably scared because last time I did that, we ended up on TV and the media, all they got hold of was I was on Section 8 and now I'm in the Navy. But we get the full story today. So she's probably scared. But no, everyone I consider family because friends are like the family that you choose with your heart. So thank you to everyone that showed up and support. Especially thank you to my family who has no idea what's going on but decided to show up anyway. So this is a promotion for the officer rank to Lieutenant Commander. So 01, 02, 03 is pretty much automatic, but to the rank of Lieutenant Commander, 04, you actually go before a board and they look at your record to determine if you're worthy of the next promotion. So apparently I was, I don't know, we'll see. But everyone in here has played a major role in helping me get here, so I really do appreciate that. As mentioned before, Commander Millette was the promoting officer, so if you can't tell, she's a commander in the United States Navy, and you always get promoted by a higher ranking officer, and I definitely took advantage, and I appreciate her for coming to promote me, and she's still active duty, so. And obviously she's related to my sister, my wife. She's my sister-in-law, but they're still all related. And they look alike. Some people get them confused. All right, so the best way to tell someone about God is to demonstrate his power in our lives. So that's what I'll attempt to do today with how I've come to this point. And this ceremony is definitely a reflection of his power in my life. So again, thank you to everyone. So as I look in the audience, there's a lot of people that specifically helped me to get to where I am now. So for instance, Senior Chief Davis, Gerald Davis, he's retired Navy. He's the one who did the cake. He was my first chief when I reported on board USS City of Corpus Christi, SSN 705, that's a submarine. And he took care of me. I had no idea what was going on, but he definitely molded me and helped me get through it. So thank you, I appreciate that. Another person who I've had the pleasure of working with is Master Chief Treadway, who's sitting right there. After I left the submarine, I went to the aircraft carrier USS George Herbert Walker Bush CVN 77, and he was my senior chief at the time. Now he's Master Chief, recently promoted, so he definitely took care of me. A lot of people don't realize that your chiefs are what makes you, and they have the power, not knowingly, but they do, to determine whether you get promoted, because we have what's we call our evaluation report, which I'm pretty sure you get out in the civilian world. But if you are not performing well, it's a reflection of your evaluation report. So your work is directly a reflection of what they do. So I really appreciate that. And all my family, of course. So retired Lieutenant Commander Simmons, she's the reason I actually got on board USS George H.W. Bush. She was there at the time, and I expressed my interest. And with a lot of things, it's not what you know, it's about who you know. So she was definitely there and helped me get there, convince Suppo that I was the right person for the job. So thank you for that, I really appreciate it. And obviously all my family and friends, but not only that, an Achievable Dream representative. So we have Dr. Hodge, Mr. Coleman, Brittany, Abby. These are all the people who keep the program running. Sorry if I missed anybody in Achievable Dream. But these are all the people who keep the program running. And if you're not familiar with an Achievable Dream, I'll probably explain that a little bit later. So today's theme that I'll stick with is we are all in the same storm, but not the same boat. We're all in the same storm of life, but not the same boat. I'll explain with a little example. So when I reported to the Naval Academy as a freshman, we were supposed to clean the gym. I did powerlifting, so at the end of the day, it was the freshman, the plebes' job to clean the end of the gym, or at the end of the day, clean the gym. So that's what I did. We had wiped down all the equipment, and it was time to mop. Well, the guy that was mopping, he was having a little bit of trouble. You remember the first Coming to America where Prince Hakeem was told to mop McDowell's, and he just took the swab and he just didn't take it out the bucket or anything? Well, that's what this guy kind of did, except he took the mop out the bucket, but he didn't drain it or anything. And I was like, what's going on? He's like, I went to go help him, and he goes, I never mopped before I had maids. So again, we're all in the same storm, but we're not all in the same boat. And that was my first awakening to what I was getting myself into, but I kind of used that to my advantage. He had some strengths that were my weaknesses and vice versa, so I'll express that in a little bit later. When I found out that I got promoted, I was with Cherie, I think we were in Pax River on travel, and my Facebook post, I said, we made it, because to me, it's all a team thing and not just one person. So I really do mean it when I say we made it, and thank you. So before we get started, now I'm gonna go through and call up people to put on the new shoulder boards. Oops, I forgot, can somebody grab them? Marcel, can you grab them? No, you stay up, okay, whatever. All right, so the first person coming up. Britt, come up. She probably doesn't even know. You can come up. Yeah, your name's Britt. I know there's Brittany there too, but. Yeah, right, he's not gonna stay. All right, so for those that don't know, this is my sister. I'm 35, she's 4 years younger than me. Technically, I didn't tell them your age, so you can't get mad at me. But her job, so she has a master's in social work, and she mentors and assists kids. You kind of see the theme is that we have like a servant attitude here, and what she does, it's very heartwarming, and without getting into too many details, because we're not supposed to know, but I do hear some of the stories, and I mean, like one family, I mean, if you have more kids than the entire NBA roster, that's a lot. I don't just mean the 5 starters, I mean the NBA roster. Those kids they're born and put into that situation that they didn't definitely have any choice over, but she takes them in, she uses her own money, her own vehicles. She'll take them places, mentor them, no reimbursement, but kind of get attached. And she works 2 jobs, and I really do appreciate, 3. So she's definitely grinding, and she has it going, and I really appreciate all that she does. But remember how I said some of the guys' strengths were my weaknesses and vice versa. So before I went to the academy, I didn't know the difference between an asset and a liability. She knows the difference now. I didn't know what rental property was. She has rental property. I didn't know what IRA was. She has an IRA. So we feed off each other, and we build each other up. So a rising tide raises all boats, and that's what we stick with. So next, I would like to call my mom. Yeah, you have to stop recording, unfortunately. I actually paid someone to do a video, so you really don't have to do that. So, I told you. All right, so obviously, day 1, she's been there, servant attitude as well. She gave up college to take care of us. I remember her catching the bus. So for those that don't know, she's a CNA, which is a certified nursing assistant. And if you've ever wondered, maybe you haven't, what happens to all the patients at the hospitals, at the nursing homes? They go to sleep, they have to get bathed, maybe they'll come in with an illness, and they can't take care of themselves. So not only does she take vitals, and that's the kind of stuff she did, she still does. I tried to volunteer at the nursing home. I lasted 1 day. It wasn't me, but she definitely does it. And again, servant attitude. I remember she would just buy, them gifts for Christmas and stuff. And it's sad to think about it, but some families will just leave their parents in the nursing home and just collect the checks and never see them again. And that's reality, and it's sad, but people like her that actually have the servant attitude and take care of it. So she currently works in the hospital, and like I said, we're all in the same storm, but not the same boat. While many of us had the opportunity to work from home last year during COVID, she did not. She went in every day to work and take care of COVID patients, and we were thankful and blessed that she never caught COVID, but that's what she does. And now I get to do the embarrassment. So I remember driving around when I was younger and seeing a long line outside of a building. I may be dating myself, but in my pocket, I have something that's worth a lot more to me than my diploma. And I just never want to forget where I come from. So this is a food stamp. For the people that don't know, this is the new version of the EBT. And I remember getting the books and going to the store to buy groceries and such. And this really means a lot to me because no matter what, I know that we've worked hard, and this is what we do, and just very blessed to be where I am now, and this will be framed. So. Lastly, I would like to call up my Liba, Cherie. So She's 25% German, 25% French, but she taught me like 1% of the language. I don't know how that works out, but he that findeth a wife finds a good thing. She also went to the academy, and I would say about 2 or 3 weeks before we graduated, we got baptized together. I think there was like 4 of us. And we said that, hey, if we're gonna do this and start off on the right foot, this is what we're gonna do. And we've been married since February 17, I hope I don't get this wrong, February 17, 2012. So she definitely does a lot. If you're not familiar, so we did 7 military moves and 3 inner city moves just due to the living situation. And we're actually homeless right now. We get a house next week in Rhode Island. And we're moving again next year. So that's what, like 11 moves in 11 or 12 years. So a lot of people don't realize the sacrifice, and the military does, but some of the family members, the sacrifice that goes into moving, as well as, you know, just getting things set up. So all the utilities have to be stopped and started. You got to find a place. You got to coordinate the movers. So not only does she does that, she's in school, so she finishes her master's next month. She'll be getting her master's, and she's been working the entire time, so always there. Not to mention that she has 2 awards that are higher than mine. So this is a comm, and she has 2 Navy, or one Marine and 1 Army civilian comms, and then 2 meritorious civilian services, which are higher than the comm. And they don't just give those out, like a 2-star signed those, and she already has those. So she's definitely doing great things, and I appreciate you. So last but not least, usually in any wardroom for officers, whenever you get promoted, we have what's called a wedding down. And a wedding down is where you take a portion of your money and you take the wardroom out, and you kind of have a get together, and you just to celebrate. So as I said before, a rising tide raises all boats. I never forget where I come from. Achievable Dream has been there for me since day one. We spent more time, you can ask Mr. Coleman, Dr. Hodge, with them than we did our own family. And that was because of the summer program and everything that went on. So what Cherie and I decided to do is take the difference in first month's pay and donate it to an Achievable Dream. Now, Brittany right there, she's responsible for raising the money that she does each year for an Achievable Dream to help out the students. So like $4 million is the goal each year, and she definitely helps out, and we appreciate that. So Dr. Vreeland couldn't be here today, but Brittany, I will ask you to come up and represent the Dreamers, and I know she doesn't know what's happening. Help change out the shoulder boards. You can join my sister. I really do appreciate all that you do for an Achievable Dream, and I really do believe in the program. So again, thank you. Don't leave here thinking that we're rich, okay? We're not rich. She still has student loans, I have car loans, but we're blessed, and we know that it's God's money anyway, and we're just fortunate. So definitely appreciate that. They organize COVID food drives. I mean, the stories that the kids go through it's just sad, but imagine just having to study or do your homework when your stomach is growling. So those are the kind of programs here. And so now we will change out the shoulder boards, which will officially promote me, I guess. You know, you got the right one. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. Oh, you know how to take it off. We didn't practice, as you can tell.
Okay, go ahead.
You got it? Okay. Thank you. So as Marcel brings those up, in closing, I know we're gonna eat the cake. Nobody wants to cut it because it looks really nice, so I don't know who's gonna do that. But yeah, you can hand it to him, thank you. I would like to say that I was very strategic with who I invited. There's a lot of people in here from various backgrounds, so your network is your net's worth, and I don't just mean that financially, but again, your network is your net worth. So say hello to someone you don't know. We have realtors, retired military, future politicians, doctor degrees in here. You just have to speak to them and get to know someone. So I really appreciate everyone for coming out, and thank you very much. Now we're gonna eat some cake. There's drinks there, restrooms are out to the right. And thank you for people that purchased gifts, but you really didn't have to do that. So thank you. Oh, you want to take a picture? Who's taking? Oh, they're doing pictures. Stand up together.
Oh, where are we looking? Oh, everywhere. Straight down the middle.
All right. We're good? Okay. Can you press play on that thing?
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
And you're on the knees.
Oh, yeah.
Here's your promotion gift for
Oh,
all your hard
danke.
work.
Danke, Liebe. It's nice.
I love you and I appreciate you and congratulations.
Danke, I love you.
Are you ready for her? Because she's right here.
Almost.
He keeps saying get
traveling
her,
like
but he's not even ready. And we open. Yeah, it's supposed to go on email.
Yeah, flip it on you so we can record this.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Oh, the sound?
He's constant video, so that's fine.
We
Yeah,
record
yeah.
the sound and all that?
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna get portrait out.
Okay.
Portrait. Hello.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. Steal that back.
Yeah. You want me to take it? Yeah.
Portrait now. Just gotta get a little close.
Oh, just get close.
Yeah, just get close to it.
All right.
My man,
Appreciate
how are
you coming
you?
out,
Yeah,
man.
of course. Gotta get you.
All right. Does that say Army?
Yeah, we're representing. That's right.
Good. How are you?
We're still together.
Proud.
Great.
We celebrate on Tuesday.
Our anniversary.
How many years were you?
19.
Wow.
48.
Wow. Yes.
Okay, good. Like I was up this morning.
That. I would let you read it.
These are nuggets that we would like for you to hear from your granddad and your grandmother.
Thank you.
Nuggets for your life. We want you to believe in your heart that you're capable of achieving anything you put your mind to. That you will never lose either win. You will either win or learn. Just go forth and aim for the skies. Soar with the eagles. Reach the mountaintops. Look up towards the heavens and acknowledge God from which your help cometh from. For realizing your help may not come when you want it to, but God never fails. He's always on time. Have faith and claim your victory. For Satan's mission is to steal, kill, and destroy. But just know what Satan's meant for bad, God has already turned it around for good, for your good. We can't promise you that we will remain upon this earth for the rest of your life, but we can promise that we will love you for the rest of ours.
Oh, thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I would have let you read that earlier. I didn't know you had.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
That's nice. Thank you.
We are just so proud of you.
Thank you.
Our hearts are just bubbling over with joy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Once again, you soared with the eagles. Keep on soaring.
Thank
Yes. May all of your dreams come true.
you. Thank you.
From Commander Marcel Millette, United States Navy, to Lieutenant Commander Franklin Roberson, United States Navy, delivery of permanent appointment. Your permanent appointment to Lieutenant Commander with the date of rank effective 1 August 2021, promulgated by CNO, Chief of Navy Operations, pursuant to the provisions of references Title 10 U.S. Code 624 and Op Nav Instruction 1811.3 is hereby delivered. You will indicate by the endorsement hereupon on whether you accept or decline this appointment.
I accept permanent appointment authorized by reference A.
All right, y'all. He's
Thank
officially
you.
gonna get paid.
Not yet. All right. Thank you. Take the cake. Oh, we got to find the extra plates.
Oh,
Do you know where they
yeah,
are?
I know where they are. Ooh, ooh.